social media marketing? It seems like it's got a different definition no matter who you ask. So for purposes of this course, I'd like to start out with talking about what do we mean by social media marketing. Well, obviously, social media itself has exploded over the past decade, and it encompasses right now everything from Twitter and Facebook to Instagram to personal messaging applications like Snapchat. When I talk about social media marketing, though, it's less important to think about the channels, although we are going to learn about how to manage each and every one of the channels that's relevant to you. Social media marketing is really about having good conversations with your consumers. And that's not just the people immediately buying from you right now or this quarter, or the people immediately donating to your nonprofit. This is about engaging with your audience writ large. It's about talking to people who could recommend you in the future, people who could support your cause in the future, people who may not buy your products, but who are going to recommend them to other people. And it's about engaging with them in a two-way conversation. People are often thinking about social media as just a free advertising channel, but that's not what it is, and that's because of two things. It's not free and it's not advertising. So yes, social media can be free if you're posting good content, but it still requires a fair amount of dedication from you, and it certainly is not advertising. You can run ads on social media, and we're going to talk about how to do that, but when we talk about doing good social media marketing, it's not about a one-way broadcast about how great your products are or how important your cause is. It's about having a conversation with those end users, whether they are the purchasers of your product or the people who would just spread the word about what you have to offer, and listening to what they have to say, sharing their content, talking about them as much as you talk about yourself, and really building a community or even a family around your brand. This involves time. So even if you don't spend a penny on social media advertising or on creating your content, because you're going to do it all, and you can do it all with the free tools that we're going to talk about, it definitely involves a commitment of your time. But so does everything else that's worth it in terms of building your business or organization. Because involving your community with your brand involves being a good listener, having great customer service skills, as well as being a good marketer. So throughout this course, when we talk about social media marketing, we really mean, and I want you to start thinking about it as how to engage in customer service, engage in market research, engage in that two-way conversation with people about your organization so that you build a family around your organization, a dedicated, loyal team of followers. Even if they never buy anything from you or volunteer or make a donation, if they are your loyal followers, you have to consider them to be a client or customer. So on a tactical level, though, we are going to talk about all of the different ways you can reach people on social media. We're going to talk about how you can think of what to post to social media every single day. It's a lot easier than you think. We're going to talk about creating those great videos that people love to share and like, and how that can be done using free tools that you may even have right now lying around your office. We are going to talk about finding the right people for every single message so that you're not wasting time or money if you're advertising to the wrong people, but instead home in on the right people who are really going to click through, share, and make a purchase. We're going to talk about how to write for social media and create great content. Maybe you've been seeing and even envying some of the beautiful infographics and visuals other brands are creating. Well, envy no more, because we're going to show you how to make those in this course as well. We're going to talk about both the strategy and the tactics. But first, let's talk about a couple of the basic principles. Again, social media is first and foremost, it's social. It's about that two-way conversation, like we said. But it's also about great visuals. So we're going to talk about everything from how to create static imagery, to how to create videos, to how to create great photos that people want to share. We're going to give you really simple, practical tips on how to do that, as well as give you a chance to share your content in a safe space with other entrepreneurs and nonprofit people to critique each other's work before it goes out there in the public. So you're going to get a real chance to get some free help with proofreading and content feedback before you put things out there. We're also going to talk about, like I said, video, and we're going to talk about writing the kind of content that's appealing and grabs people, even if it's just words, grabs people in ways that are powerful and impactful. So the way this course is going to work, every week we're going to have a video lecture, as well as a group of supplementary resources that are continuously updated to give you the absolute best of the latest thinking on every aspect of social media. I'd like you to first try to review that video, but you can of course do it in any order you want. But take a look at the video at the beginning of each session. Get familiar with the broad brushstrokes of the topic, then do the readings, and then there's going to be an exercise where you immediately apply what you learned in a work product that you can actually use for your organization's marketing channel. So this is not just a theoretical exercise. By the time you're done with this course, I hope that you're actually putting social media content out there that you develop in this course and starting to see results immediately. Now you can take that content and you can immediately use it after you've completed the exercise. You can post it to your Facebook page. It can start generating sales for you immediately. Or you can wait until you post it into the threaded discussion that happens each week in the comments section. You can post that content, you can share it as a link, and you can ask for feedback from both myself, your instructor, as well as your classmates, so we can help you perfect that content. So if you're feeling unsure about a blog post, you'd like a second set of eyes on it, we're all here to help you with that. And again, if this is really practical. You're actually getting work done. You're not just sitting there passively engaging with videos. You're making work products for your company. So you can have that critique. You can also help other people perfect their materials, and it's great networking because you can all share and converse together. And then you're going to post it out there, and you're going to start generating results, having created something in the class. And this is how we're going to go through each week. We're going to cover Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, as well as every content area, like I said, from video to graphics. You are really going to get a lot out of this course, not just in terms of learning, but in terms of actually generating marketing results during the class. So take a look at the resources for this week. Get yourself familiar with what we talk about when we mean social media marketing for the small business or small nonprofit, and then jump into that exercise and into that discussion, and let's get you started with your first ever social media campaign, which we hope you will be able to create within, say, the next week to 10 days. I'm really excited to be on this journey with you, and I really hope you have fun, and I hope we learn a lot and also get some really great marketing out there. Take care for now, and I will see you in the threaded discussion.